Welcome, Never-Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman, and we are so glad you're here. So today I've prepared a 1-hour Vinyasa flow all-level practice all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to come in and out of variations of eagle pose. The message is about the power of gratitude in our lives as well as the lives of others. So you can't be angry and grateful simultaneously. So check out some ways to combat and overcome those obstacles. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight.
So, if you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we are going to begin our practice together. And all you have to do is go ahead and press that play button right now. Then you're going to come with me. We're going to come to the top of our mat today. Feet are going to be nice and wide, so they're going to be all the way to the width of your mat. Look down at your toes. Physically pick them up, fan them out, and then set them back down. Lift your heels up. In your mind's eye, you're sliding your heels back. So you're making the soles of your feet longer and even wider. Now, create the equal amount of weight in both feet. Roll your knees over your hips, your waist over your hips, your shoulders stack. And then just start with some shoulder shrugs. So you're just going to take some movement where you bring your shoulders right up towards your ears. Now in this shoulder shrug roll, begin to connect the breath, your breath, to the focus of your mind. Now hold up, slide the left hand down the left thigh, and I want you to lift the right elbow up and keep a shoulder roll going, but it's with a bent right arm. So left hand slides down your thigh. If it's better to put your left hand on your waist, go ahead and do so. Or the other option is to slide the left hand down your leg. Right arm just circles around, but it's bent, and the circles can be super little. Start to breathe into the right side body, into your right shoulder, stretching out the right neck, the right side of your neck. Then elevate the right arm up. Bring your left hand to your hip if it's not, and take a side bend. Right arm up and overhead. Now come back to the center with both arms lifting up. Lace your hands, flip them inside out, thumbs forward, pinkies back. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, and then draw your hands forward as your tailbone draws back. So you're in half of a seat with your ribs heading between your thighs, your hands with thumbs down, flipped inside out. Now hold right here. So this month we've been exploring the power of gratitude. Now fold over your legs nice and slow. Your feet are wide, your head is going to hang heavy, and your navel's going to draw in towards your spine to protect your lower back. Now just keep your finger pads draping. Maybe you want to set your hands on blocks to elevate the floor a little bit, but just kind of weave a little bit of a figure eight. So the knees bend, the head and the heart, they just hang, and you just kind of create a little bit of a shift. Then take that shift and come into ragdoll. One hand on each bicep. Fold over your legs, but in your ragdoll, find stillness. Now shake your head out. Any kind of angst, any kind of worry, anything that's troubling you, any uncertainty, anything that's upset you. What I have discovered in studying gratitude is that you cannot be grateful at the same time as being either upset or angry or mad or full of offense or unforgiveness. Those two attitudes, those two habits cannot happen simultaneously. So let's shake any stinking thinking right out of our head and draw a yes back in. Super slow, let that yes permeate your body with that knowingness that you have come today to your mat to carve this time out for yourself to become the best version of yourself. So know you are exactly where you belong. And then climb right up your legs. You're going to use your hands to climb your body right on up. When you come to standing, this time roll the shoulders forward. Now your feet are staying planted. You're standing nice and tall, but you're creating some forward mobility in the shoulders. You're just taking big shrugs and rolls forward. Now the breath. Can you bring the focus of your mind into your breath, letting it move smoothly in and out through your nose? Your breath has the capacity, the capability of stabilizing your practice today, of drawing you in to this present place and moment. Slide the right hand down your thigh. Left arm is going to take that circular motion. Now, if it's a better stance to keep the right hand on the hip, so be it. But just circle the left arm around, keep it bent, but spread your fingers wide. Now, keep a balance in both of your feet. Let your weight be equally distributed. Now I want you to hold up. Left arm's going to lift. Right hand slides down the right thigh or right hand on right hip. You choose, you decide. Maybe gaze up and under the left arm. Now breathe into the left side body, the left neck. Let your face soften. And now come back standing. This time lace your hands behind your back. Slide the index fingers down the back side of your body. Retract your shoulders. Hug your inner thighs in. Slide your hands down and look up. Now from here, bend your arms, keep them laced. Bend your legs, stretch your arms back and your heart forward. Release that connection, hands on shins, legs wide. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, breathe out, bend and fold. Do that again. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Exhale, fold back down. One more time. Inhale, pump the heart forward, tabletop style of your back. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Now rise up, rooting from the soles of your feet to rise your arms all the way up to the sky. Collect your hands in that Anjali Mudra. Chin to chest, close your eyes. So today, should you have a purpose, an intention, we are going to give thanks in everything. Now, notice that is not for everything. So, a lot of things are going on in each of our lives. A lot of things are going on in the world, and things that we don't want, we don't invite, we don't like. So we have to know that in the midst of those trying times, that we can practice giving thanks in everything, in every situation, whether it's good or bad, in everything that is going on in this chaotic, tumultuous world, and in our own personal lives. So bring your purpose, your prayer into your heart. It could be someone, could be something, could be a wish or a prayer. Just bring it in, seal it, connect to it, and then open your eyes up, heel toe your feet all the way together. Sweep your arms straight up to the sky, right hand, right hip, left arm up and over, just side bend. Left hand, left hip, right arm up and over, bend over to the left. Now go side to side, hand to hip, reach and stretch. Hand to hip, reach and stretch, side to side. Breathing into those side bodies. From your pinky finger to your pinky toe, find that length and extension and expansion. Then reach both arms up, breathe in, collect your hands, hinge, bend, fold right over your legs on bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step your body back in to downward facing dog. Now in your down dog, begin to pedal through your feet. You're going to press your heels back behind your second and third toe. You might even look back at your feet. If your feet are further than your hips, you might want to bring them a little closer together. A lot of times people think their hips are bigger than they are. Now, all together, breathe in, peel your heels up off the mat. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Breathe out and hover your knees. Land your knees, point your toes, walk your hands up your thighs, reach the arms out and up, breathe in. Right hand, right hip, left arm up and over. Left hand, left hip, right arm up and over. One more time each side, right hand, right hip, left arm reaches. Left hand, left hip, right arm reaches. Now offer both of your hands up. Palms are facing each other. Gaze shifts high. Tee the arms and open the heart. Now lace the right arm under either eagle arms or hands on shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Draw your hips to your heels as you bow down. Inhale, rise up. Keep the connection of your arms. Arc up and back. This time, unravel the arms, brush and sweep. Bow your head all the way to your mat. Walk your hands back up your thighs. Lift up hips off of heels. Breathe in. Left hand, left hip, right arm up and overhead. Right hand, right hip, left arm up and overhead. One more time each side. Breathe in, lift up and over, side bend, hug your inner thighs in. Right hand, right hip, left arm up and over. Hold up top, look up, tee the arms and lift the heart. Left arm starts the lace. Maybe it's eagle arms, maybe it's a hug. Exhale, chin to chest, bow down, hips to heels. Inhale, rise up. Continue the lacing of your arms. Open up with the back bend on top. This time, unravel with a brush and a sweep. Bow your head down. Hands up the thighs. Now, left hand, left hip, rise up. Sit back down as the right arm lifts. Now keep hugging in to the center line. Create that mobility on that right shoulder. Couple more times, breathe in, breathe out. Last circular motion, reverse it. Right hand, right hip, left hand starts that circle. You've got it. Now, where can you soften? Where can you breathe into? Now, Buddha puts it this way: holding on to anger or being upset or being offended is just like grasping a hot coal. Can you imagine? With the intent of throwing it at somebody else, and yet what happens? We get burned, hold up top, because we're holding that hot coal. We can have any kind of anger, any kind of offense, any kind of upsettedness. Be that hot coal. Lace your hands behind your back. Point your toes. Index fingers slide down the center of your back. Hug your inner thighs in. Look up. Now, there's a way to practice this. Hands to the mat, hands and knees. Come to cat and cow. All fours, round the back, tuck the chin. And the way to practice this is do a little test in your own life. Next time someone says something, does something, or treats you in a way that might upset you, why don't you see if you can change that environment? You can't be grateful when you're angry. It cannot happen simultaneously. Now, let me tell you, it's an interesting process because you have the capability to change your mind in the click of a finger as how you're going to react to a certain situation or a certain someone. It is a powerful test. We want to give thanks in everything, but not always for everything that happens. Things are not all good, but there's ways to knit things that are not good for the good in our lives. Now go chin, chest, belly, slither right onto your belly. Bring your right forearm in front of your body. Bend your left leg. Take your left hand, thumb down, sweep it back. If you can catch your foot or shin, so be it, or just head in that direction. Pump your heart up with the pressing down of the right forearm. Pull the left heel in if possible. Breathe. Now reverse it. Bring the left forearm down. Both forearms now are crisscross. Can you kind of shimmy your heart to push the forearms down and let the heart lift? Now keep the left forearm down, bend the right leg, sweep the right hand back, thumb down, press the heel in, push the left forearm down to pump your heart up. Now release, but bring the forearms parallel to each other. Take your hands and lace them together. Yep. Now tuck your feet under. And I want you to keep your forearms pressing down. Pop your hips up for forearm plank with your hands laced. Now lengthen out your spine. Rock forward by really coming onto the tippy tip toes of your feet. And then rock back, pressing your heels so you feel the stretch in your calf. Rock forward, point the toes. Rock back, press the calves. Shift forward again. Rock back and hold. Now, walk your feet in for a variation of dolphin pose. Forearms are down, but in this particular style, the forearms are hands laced. Now your feet are walking in. The knees can be bent. Maybe you press through some baby heel presses. And then just see if you can parallel your forearms, keeping the dolphin shape of your body. It's down dog with the forearms down. Now pop the elbows up. Take yourself into Adho Mukha Svanasana. In your down dog, you might have to shimmy back to the center of your mat. Elevate the right leg up, bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Draw the right knee right up the center line. Step it in between your hands for modified revolve lunge. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Now hold right here and stretch the right arm back. Come to the left finger pads. Can you elevate the left arm up? It takes you right into twisted crescent. Now super slow, up and around, warrior two. There you go. Now turn your warrior two with a flipping of both your palms, straighten the right leg, look up, breathe in, press your palms together. Exhale, breathe out, come back down. Do it again. Inhale, rise up, breathe in, look up. Exhale, press back down. One more time. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, like pressing through water. Come back down. Gaze over the right index finger. Really root through the outer edge of the left foot. Now flip the right palm. Keep the right shin heading forward. Peaceful. Straighten the right leg. Turn toward me. Heels in, toes out. Stargazer. Now bend the knees, lace the right arm under the left. Eagle. A little shift, side to side, a little sway. Let the forearms lift, let the pinky fingers lift. Beautiful. Now unravel back of your mat, warrior two. Flip the left palm for peaceful, left leg is in front. Straighten the left leg. Pull the left toes up, right hand, left wrist, assist yourself up and back, spin back toward me and take a side bend. Beautiful. Transition to the front of your mat, brush and sweep your hands, bow down into humble warrior. Maybe devotional if you're not going to lace your hands. Now, rise the arms up. Bring the back leg up. It's a drag and a slide. Crane, top of your mat. Left leg over, left arm under, eagle pose. Draw your eagle into the nest, right at the top of your mat. Slow you go. Unravel your arms, left leg reaches to the right. Brush and sweep, hands up and back behind your body while lacing them. Release the hands halfway left. Breathe in. Exhale, fold, breathe out. Rise up, stand tall, breathe in. Right hand, right hip, left arm reaches. Feel the mobility, left hand, left hip, right arm reaches. One more time each side, right hand, right hip, left arm stretches. Left hand, left hip, right arm stretches. Tee the arms, open the heart. Lace the hands inside out, hips back, draw into seated Utkatasana with the hands laced. Turn it into half a chair. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Left leg steps back, right leg joins for downward facing dog. Inhale your heels up, shift forward, plank asana, high plank pose. Exhale, super slow, lower down to your belly. Point your toes. Inhale, rise up, cobra, maybe up dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, palms of hands, tops of feet. Beautiful. Exhale your hips. Up and back you go. Down dog. In your down dog, drop your forearms down for dolphin. Now, if it's better for you to lace the hands, so be it. Or keep your arms pressing down as you lift your navel into the spine. Peel your heels up, rock your heels back. Inhale, heels up, rock your heels back. One more. Inhale your heels up, rock your heels back and hold. Pop your elbows up and lift the left leg up. You're in downward facing dog. Roll open at the hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Exhale, left knee right into your nose. Step it forward, right hand down, left arm lifts. Modified revolved lunge. Now reach the left arm back. How do you rise up? Come to the finger pads, then super slowly, right hand forward, left hand back. Beautiful balance. Up and around, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Flip both palms, straighten the left leg. Breathe in, look up. Exhale like pressing through water. Breathe out, back to warrior two. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, press back down, breathe out. One last time. Inhale, flow, breathe in, look up. Where can you soften? Exhale, press back down, breathe out. Flip the left palm, keep the left shin heading forward, peaceful. Straighten the left leg, heels in, toes out. Stargazer, look up. Left arm makes that lace or tap your shoulders. Sway a little side to side. Yeah, get the toes light. Get a little more weight in the heels. Let the breath move in and out through your nose. Now that smooth transition. Back of the house, warrior two. Flip the right palm for peaceful. Hold. Straighten the right leg. Dig the right heel in. Left hand, right wrist. Assist yourself up and back. Spin the toes parallel. Side bend with wide legs. Now, front of the house, devotional warrior. Brush and sweep your hands alongside your body. Maybe it's the lacing for humble, bow down. Now come to the top of your mat. Peel the right leg up. It's kind of like a drag and a slide to crane. Right leg over. Right arm under, eagle at the top, Garandasana. Draw the eagle into the nest. Unravel your wings, your eagle wings. Sweep your hands, knees are bent. Lace the hands behind your back and fold over your legs. Release that connection. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Root to rise, come all the way up, stand tall. Right hand, right hip, left arm up and over. Left hand, left hip, right arm up and over. Bend over to the left. Now, one more time each side. If you prefer sliding your hand down, so be it. Or you can hold the hand to the hip. Offer the arms up. Breathe in. Tee the arms standing. Breathe out. Lace the hands. Flip them inside out. Draw the hips back to the heels. Sit into half a chair. Exhale, bow down and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step back, downward facing dog. From your down dog, pop the heels. Shift into high plank. Bend your arms, chaturanga. Point your toes, rise up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog, and hold. Now use your breath to clear out any static in the attic. This gratitude, I've always said, if you have an attitude of gratitude, it takes you to a new altitude. And that is true, but we have to develop habits of gratitude that create the attitude. So the habits are done by practicing how we're going to act when we don't get our way, when we're upset, when we're not happy with certain situations. How can we transform that into a way where we can be thankful in everything, not for everything? Raise the right leg up, roll open at the hip. Right knee right up the center line. Modified revolve lunge. Spin the right arm up, breathe in. Right arm reaches back, left arm rises. Twisted crescent. Up and around, warrior two. Flip the right palm, peaceful. Straighten the right leg, heels in, toes out. Stargazer. Lace the right arm under, eagle arms. Bend the knees, sway in that Kali Mudra style. Just a little shift side to side. Get some fluidity, some mobility. Unravel back of the house, warrior two. Flip the left palm, peaceful. Straighten the left leg. Pull the left toes up. You're digging the left heel in. Right hand, left wrist. Reach up and back. This time, if you want to bend that left arm behind your head, so be it. Bring it around. Slow you go. Transition to the front. Devotional or humble warrior, bow down. Inhale, rise up, peel the left heel off of your mat, top of the mat, crane, balancing on the right leg. Left leg over, left arm under, eagle pose. Exhale the eagle, your eagle into the nest. Unravel your wings, sweep the hands, lace them behind your body and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. Root to rise, come on up, stand tall, breathe in. This time, left hand, left hip, right arm up and over. Right hand, right hip, left arm up and over. Possible left hand sliding down or still hand on hip. One more bend each side. Whoo, breathe into that mobility. Come to the center, tee your arms like goalposts. This time, lace your hands behind your back, slide them down. The inside thighs draw up and back with your heart. Bend your arms, bend your knees, reach your arms back, reach your heart forward. Release and fold over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Peel the heels up, shift into Plankasana. Exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Inhale, retract the shoulders, rise up. Exhale, dive your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Left leg is on the left. Roll open at the hip. Draw the left knee right into your nose. Round your back, tuck your chin. Step the left foot forward, modified revolved lunge. Left arm back, engage your core. Use those bandha connections, the abdominal engagements, right hand forward, left hand back. Up and around, warrior two. Flip the left palm for peace. Straighten the left leg, stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Left arm laces under, eagle arms. Slip side to side. Lighten up the toes. Maybe your hands are to your shoulders, but get a little waistband bend. Let your breath flow. Unravel, back of the house, warrior two. Flip the right palm. Keep the right leg bent. Now straighten the right leg. Dig the right heel in. Left hand, right wrist. Maybe you bend the right arm, pulling it up and back behind your head. Release it all slowly. Pivot and reverse to the front of the mat. Brushing and sweeping into devotional, giving thanks in everything. Rise up, crane at the top of your mat. How are we going to act while we're waiting? Right leg over, right arm under. It's not if we're going to wait, it's while we wait. Eagle pose, steady, stable. If you come out, no worries. Draw the eagle into the nest. Are we going to grumble? Are we going to complain? Or are we going to give thanks in everything? Brush your hands, lace them behind your back, and fold. Release the hands down, heel toe your feet apart. Let your peace fingers come around your big toes. Physically pull the big toes up. Breathe in. Exhale. This time, sneak your elbows inside your shins and physically pull yourself together. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, pull yourself back together. Now release your hands, heel toe your feet back to the center. Rise up, stand tall. One breath, one move. Right hand, right hip, left arm up and over. Left hand, right hip, up and over to the left. Maybe a slide down of the thigh, left arm reaches. Left hand slides, right arm reaches. Inhale the arms up, look up, tee the arms, open the heart. Lace the hands, drop the hips, ribs to thighs. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step back, downward facing dog. Shift into high plank asana. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Inhale, rise up, back bend of choice. Exhale, up and back you go, down dog. Adding on, right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Stay or option to flip. Right foot behind the left. Left leg goes long. Right arm up and overhead. Right arm lifts. Bring it around and weave the right foot underneath. Fall in triangle. Left arm up and overhead. Beautiful. Left hand down, pull the right knee in and pause. Step it up, modified revolved lunge. Rise up, twisted crescent, left hand forward, right hand back. This time, right hand behind the left, gaze forward, arc up and back, exalt. Hinge at the waist, collect the hands, and twist it out. Hands at the center of your heart. Maybe you open, maybe you stay, but breathe and hold. Up and around, warrior two. This time, pop the right heel up. Flip the right palm, peaceful. Drop the right heel, heels in, toes out, stargazer. Lace the right arm under, eagle, Kali Mudra style, side to side sway. Breathe. So smooth today. Slow and easy, back of the mat. Virabhadrasana 2. Unravel. Flip the left palm for peace. Straighten the left leg, right hand, left wrist. Dig that left heel in, stretch up and back. Pivot to the front, nice and slow. Sweep and brush. Humble warrior or devotional. Bow down. Rise up. Come on up to the top of your mat. Crane. Left leg over, left arm under, eagle. Now listen up. Hold. If you come out, no worries. Hold. Draw your eagle into the nest. Now we're going to unravel. Where are we going? Half moon. Slow you go. Ardha Chandrasana. Now, if you are interested in a possible Chapasana connection, left hand, left foot, left inner thigh sits on a shelf. Open it up. Release. Let the left arm come overhead. Really bend the right leg. Can you pick up the right arm? Step back.
Can't believe I live in your
Woo!
thoughts.
Straighten the right leg. Flip the right palm, reach up and back. Reverse your triangle. Dock your hips back. Utthita Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Soften the waistband down. Now in your triangle, keep a little softness in the right front leg. If you're interested perhaps in a block on the outside of the right leg, you're plugging the right femur bone in as you isometrically draw the sole of the right foot towards the arch of the back left foot. Now, what could you do to soften the upper ribs and lengthen the bottom ribs? Breathe. Now, fold over the right leg by peeling the left heel off and even bending the right leg. So come right into pyramid pose. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Now slip the left leg in a little bit, root down through the outer edge. Left hand can cross over the right leg or maybe left hand on a block. Draw your hips back like someone is pulling you to the back of the mat and then rotate from the waistband. Revolved triangle. Breathe. Now go ahead and bend the right leg. Right hand comes down and you're going to shoot the right leg back, three-legged high plank. Bend your arms, chaturanga. Right leg lands, left leg joins, heart lifts. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Breathe out. Now, last standing series, left side. Levitate the left leg up. Roll open at the hip. Option to stay or possibly flip. Left foot behind the right. Right shoulder over the wrist. Right hip lifts. Left arm up and overhead. Lift the left arm up. Bring it around. Fall in triangle. Weave the left leg under. Right arm up and overhead. Breathe. Lower the right hand. Pull the left knee in. Step it up. Modified revolved lunge. Rise up. You've got this. You are so much stronger than you think. Left hand behind the right hamstring. Right heel is lifted, exalted. Wring it out and twist. Right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. Maybe you stay. Maybe you open. Up and around, warrior two. Turn it in to stargazer. Left arm laces under, eagle. Maybe hug, shift, side to side. So we are going to cultivate and practice that habit of gratitude. Unravel, back of the mat, warrior two.
Full stop.
Flip the right
Can't
palm.
believe I live in your thoughts.
Straighten the right leg. Dig the right heel in. Left hand, right wrist. Assist yourself up and back. Spin around to the front. Slow you go. Brush and sweep. Are we going to be grateful or are we going to grumble? Woo! You get to choose. Choose wisely. Top of the mat. Crane. You've got this. Practice gratitude. Right leg over, right arm under, eagle. Now draw the eagle, your eagle, right into your nest. Get small, get little. And then spring it all open in an expansive half moon pose. Let your inside shine out. Radiate energy, light from the hand on the right and the sole of your right foot. Possibly bend for a Chapasana connection. No bend, no connect, no worries. If you've got the connection, super slowly release it. Right arm overhead. Left leg bends even deeper. Can you pick up the left arm? Dui Hasta. Step back, Virabhadrasana 2. Pop the left heel. Flip the left palm. Peaceful. Drop the left heel, reverse your triangle. Dock your hips back. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Maybe left hand outside your left leg. Left hip draws back. Somebody breathe. Lengthen the side bodies. Even if that means lifting your waistbands up a little. Keep a little buoyancy in the left front leg. Frame the left front leg by spinning around and picking the right heel up. Inhale and lengthen. Dive over that left front leg for pyramid pose. Now spin the right heel on a 45-degree angle. Right hand inside or outside of the left front leg. Draw your hips back, Spin the left arm up. Revolved triangle. Breathe. Now lower both hands, but bend the left leg. Shoot the left leg back, three-legged high plank. Bend your arms for chaturanga. Left leg joins the right, rise up. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Peel your heels up off your mat. Bend your knees and let them land. Point your toes, rock your hips to your heels, and just come into embryo pose. Hands alongside your body, head bows down. So just a little thank Godasana. Thanking your source, plugging in to the source that provides all the beautiful blessings, gifts, just all of the things that we have in our life. Not focusing on what we don't have, what we don't want, but what we do have and what we do want. Speak life, not only into your own life, but into the lives of others. Gratitude can literally lift other people up like a helium balloon. They take off. Bring your hands forward, tuck your toes under, walk your hands up your thighs. Reach the arms out and up. Breathe in. Left hand, left hip, right arm circles. Drop the hips back down. Now you can feel and experience more mobility, more pliability, more openness in your practice as you practice, meaning moving and breathing on your mat. We can practice gratitude the same way, by writing down, by expressing, by saying it, by living a grateful life, knowing that we cannot be upset, we cannot be angry, at the same time we're grateful. Now that doesn't mean you're not going to get upset, but maybe you don't go as often and stay as long. I'm beginning to find out it's all about how long you stay in a certain place that isn't good. Shift it up. Right hand, right hip, left arm starts a circle. You've got more choice than you think you do and what you think about. So why not give thanks in everything? Open up to that thought. Change the way you think and you will change your life. Breathe. Now, one more time, and then I want you to rise up. Sweep your arms up. Tee them as you really expand your heart. Slip both hands into your back pockets. Retract your shoulders, inner thighs in, heart up and back. Camel. Ustrasana. Maybe you reach back for your heels. Hands to hips, hips to heels, head to the earth, point the toes, embryo pose. Now rise up, hands and knees. Cross the right leg over the left. Rock your hips back so you can come down onto your back. You're going to lay right on down, right onto your back, right on down. Take the right leg, cross it over the left. Slip your hands under the left hamstring, or maybe the left shin. Draw it in. Open up the right hip through the hip joint. Breathe. Now take your hands and slip them behind your ears. Lift your hips up and draw in. Exhale with a crunch. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, draw into a little ball, all folded up. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now, plant the left foot. Take your arms to a T and rock the legs. The right leg is still crossed over. Now, rock the right leg, sole of foot lands. Right hand reaches down for possibly the left foot or heel. Left hand comes to the outside of the right. Look over to the right side. Breathe. Now unravel it all and find happy baby. Hands to the outside edges of your feet and just take a little rock side to side. Now, how do you get your tailbone to head down towards your mat? Hold up in the center. Visualize pressing the ceiling up. Doesn't matter if you're holding the outside edge of the legs or the feet, but try a different variation. Take your arms inside the shins and wrap to the outside edges of the feet, or maybe just hold here. You can use your triceps to help press your thighs down and tailbone lengthens. Find stillness. Now plant the right foot. You can even carry the left leg across. You'll feel a nice opening in the left hip. Slip your hands under the right hamstring, maybe under the right shin, and draw in. Breathe. Now keep the shape of your legs. Slip your hands behind your ears. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more. Now land the right foot down. Tee your arms and rock the hips just ever so gently, right and left. Sole of the left foot plants off your mat. Right hand can come to the outside of the left thigh, maybe the right ankle. Left hand reaches down towards the right foot. Look toward the left and breathe. Now, from here, unravel your legs, and I want you to stretch them out long. So take them further apart than your hips. Just let your feet splay open. Let your palms face up. Your arms could be wide and right off your mat, or they could be closer to your side. But just allow the palms to face up, the feet to splay out. Really adjust yourself so you could settle in to the earth for a little mini Shavasana. So if you have time, you could just stay right here for 5, for 10, for 15 minutes. But right now, just see if you could let go of any of that to-do list. give yourself full and complete permission to rest. Now just take 3 more rounds of breath, really slowing down the roll of your breath. Your mind, your body, it follows your breath. Never underestimate the power your breath has to continue to give thanks in everything. Now start to bring some mobility to your fingers and your toes. Just maybe even rolling your hands around your wrists, your feet around your ankles. And then transition over onto your right side. You could even use your right arm as a pillow as you just rest in that fetal position where it all began. And then assisting yourself up, using your hands, maybe even your forearms, come back around to a comfortable, easy seat called Sukhasana. Sweep your arms out and up on the breath in. Look up, collect your purpose. Bring it right into your heart. It's the sealing of your hands together into your heart, that Anjali Mudra, as you bring your chin to your chest. Let your purpose be solidified. Let the power of gratitude move in your life. Let it be a habit and a way of living by expressing it through your actions and your ways of being. Now, looking up, let's all finish off with 1 Om to home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts.